Welcome to the deep dive. You're here because, well, you want to figure out how to make some real income outside the usual 9 to 5 grind.
And you want the info fast, but also thorough.
Exactly. So today we're doing just that. We've found this really interesting case study, someone who actually built up over $1,000 a month.
Yeah, not from one thing, but from 5 different side hustles. Pretty impressive.
It really is. And we're going to break down each one.
Right. We've looked into the details, not just what they did, but how it worked, how the money came in.
And crucially, the actual steps someone could take. If you're listening and thinking, hey, maybe I could try that.
Yeah, that's the mission here.
Yeah.
Dissect these 5 examples, pull out what made them pick.
Okay, so the 5 are freelance writing, affiliate marketing, a print-on-demand store. What else?
Selling digital products on Gumroad, and this one's interesting, a faceless YouTube channel.
Right. And the kicker seems to be starting with basically zero experience and not much cash up front.
Pretty much, which makes it really relevant, I think. So should we start with the first one, freelance writing?
Let's do it. So this one brought in $400 a month. How?
Well, the person was offering like blog writing, content creation services,
Right.
mostly through platforms you've probably heard of, like Upwork, maybe Fiverr.
Uh-huh. Standard places to find gigs.
Yeah, but the interesting part wasn't just getting one-off jobs. It was really about building longer-term relationships with clients.
Ah, okay. Repeat business.
Exactly,
Yeah.
especially in niches like finance, and I think wellness was mentioned too, areas they sort of understood already.
That makes sense. So not just randomly writing about anything. Why did this work so well, do you think?
Well, a few things stand out. First, there's just a massive demand for decent online content, right? Businesses always need it.
Sure.
Second, like we said, focusing on a niche, finance in this case, if you know the subject even a bit, your writing's going to be better.
And you can probably charge more eventually.
Potentially, yeah. And the third thing was just, consistency. Delivering good work on time, building that trust.
Right. Reliability, that leads to those repeat clients.
Precisely. You become their go-to person. It's not just about writing words. It's about being a reliable resource.
Makes sense. So if someone listening is thinking, okay, I could maybe do this, what are the first steps?
The source lays it out pretty clearly. First step, get yourself on those platforms.
Yeah.
Upwork, Freelancer, places like that.
Or cold pitching, I suppose? Reaching out directly?
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
If you know who you want to write for, then super important, pick a niche.
Don't try to be everything to everyone.
Exactly. Finance was the example, but health, tech, lots of options. Pick something you have some interest in or knowledge about. It helps.
Definitely makes the writing less of a chore. What about proving you can write samples?
Yep, you need samples. The source mentioned Medium is a good place for that.
Oh, interesting. So just publish some articles there.
Yeah. Build a portfolio. Even if you haven't been paid yet, just write about your niche on Medium or your own blog. Show what you can do.
Smart. And what about rates? People always wonder about that.
The source mentioned starting around 5 to 10 cents per word. So 0.05 to $2.10.
Okay, so a concrete starting point.
Yeah, just a starting point, obviously. As you get experience, good feedback, you can definitely push those rates up.
Right. Okay, that's freelance writing. Let's move to number 2, affiliate marketing. This one brought in $250 a month.
Yeah, affiliate marketing. So this is basically recommending other people's products, right?
Mm-hmm. And earning a commission when someone buys through your link.
Exactly. And the approach here was promoting stuff the person actually used and trusted.
That's key, isn't it? The trust factor.
Totally. They did it mainly through Instagram and in YouTube descriptions, using programs like Amazon Associates, Digistore24, Impact, those kinds of networks.
Right. So what's the appeal here? Why did this work?
Well, the big one is you don't need your own product. No creating stuff, no storing it, no shipping.
Yeah, none of that headache.
None of it. And then there's the passive income potential.
Yeah.
You create the content, put the link in. It can keep earning money over time.
As long as the content stays relevant, I guess.
Right. But the absolute core thing, again, is audience trust. If people trust your recommendations, they're way more likely to buy.
So authenticity is huge. You can't just promote any old junk.
No way. People see right through that. You got to genuinely believe in what you're recommending. It raises that question, what stuff do you already use and tell your friends about?
Good point. Okay, practical steps. How does someone get started?
First off, pick a niche you actually care about, like really care about.
Because it comes across if you don't.
Totally. Then find affiliate programs in that niche. Amazon, a big one, ClickBank, Impact. There are tons out there. Just search for your niche affiliate programs.
Okay. Then what? Create content.
Yeah, create valuable content. Honest reviews, maybe how-to guides using the product, or like top 5 lists, stuff that actually helps people.
Not just buy this now.
Right. Provide value first.
Yeah.
Then you naturally weave in your affiliate links.
Makes sense. And then you need people to see it. Promotion.
Yep. Promote it. Maybe through SEO, getting found on Google, or sharing it on social media where your kind of audience hangs out.
Got it. All right, side hustle number 3, the print-on-demand store. This one did $150 a month.
Yeah, and this one sounds surprisingly doable for non-designer types.
That's what caught my eye, using platforms like Redbubble, TeePublic, selling simple designs on T-shirts, mugs.
And here's the cool part. Using free tools like Canva to make the designs. No fancy software needed.
Seriously,
Yeah.
so you don't need to be a graphic artist.
Apparently not. The success seems to come from a few things. One, no upfront investment in stock. The thing only gets printed when someone actually buys it.
Right, the on-demand part.
Exactly. 2, evergreen designs. Stuff that isn't just trendy for 5 minutes but keeps selling. Funny quotes, dog lover stuff, travel themes.
Things people are always interested in.
Yeah. And third, these platforms, Redbubble and TeePublic, they have their own traffic. People are already browsing there.
Oh, so you tap into their existing audience.
Right. You don't necessarily have to build your own audience from scratch, which is a huge plus. You're leveraging their marketplace.
Okay, that does sound accessible. So how would you start this?
First, pick a theme or a trend. Like we said, dog lovers, travel, funny quotes. Think about niches or what's popular.
Something you might even be interested in yourself.
Ideally, yeah. Then hop onto Canva, make maybe 5 to 10 simple designs. Doesn't have to be complicated. Text-based designs can work great.
Keep it simple at first.
Yeah. Then upload those designs to Redbubble or Spreadshirt, TeePublic. There are a few big ones.
And they handle all the printing and shipping.
Yep. Production, shipping, customer service, all handled.
Wow, okay. What's the last step?
Optimize your listings. Good titles, good descriptions, use relevant keywords or tags, as they call them.
So people searching on the platform can actually find your stuff.
Exactly. Make it discoverable.
All right. Moving on to number 4. Digital products on Gumroad. $120 a month from this.
Yeah, this is kind of the classic create one, sell many times model.
What kind of digital products are we talking about?
In this case, it was things like ebooks and Notion templates, specifically around productivity, budgeting, useful stuff.
Things people need help with.
Right. And once they're created, they just sit there on Gumroad, selling passively each month. Minimal ongoing effort.
That sounds appealing. Why did this work?
Well, obvious benefits.
Yeah.
Zero inventory, right? It's digital.
No boxes piling up in your house.
Nope. Instant delivery for the customer.
Yeah.
Super easy transaction. And it's infinitely scalable. Selling one takes the same effort as selling 1,000.
True. You don't run out of stock.
Exactly. And the source specifically mentioned Gumroad being really easy to use.
Yeah, platforms like Gumroad, Ko-Fi, they make it simple to just upload and sell, handle payments.
Totally. Takes away a lot of the technical hassle. Allows you to focus on making a good product.
Okay, so getting started here. First step.
Figure out what you know. What's your expertise? Budgeting, meal planning, fitness routines, social media tips.
Something you could teach or provide a tool for.
Right. Something valuable that people would actually pay a bit for.
Then you actually create the product.
Yep. Make that template, write that checklist, put together that ebook, make it genuinely useful and look professional.
Polish it up. Then where do you put it?
Upload it to Gumroad, Ko-Fi, Signal, platforms built for this.
Set your price and then tell people about it.
Yeah. Promotion again. Share it on your social media. Tell your email list if you have one. Let people know it exists and how it can help them.
Makes sense. Okay, last one. Number 5. The Faceless YouTube channel. $100 a month. This sounds very modern.
It really does. Leveraging AI quite a bit here.
So a finance channel, but without showing face. Or even using their own voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The source mentions using AI tools. Pitry was named for creating the videos, maybe using stock footage and text overlays.
Okay.
And 11 Labs for the voiceover. So, an AI-generated voice reads the script.
Wow. And the money came from?
Affiliate links in the description, like we talked about before, and also YouTube ads once the channel met the requirements.
That's fascinating. What makes this approach successful? It seems almost impersonal.
Well, the big advantage is it removes major barriers, right? You don't have to
Yeah.
be comfortable on camera. You don't need fancy mics or lighting.
Yeah, huge hurdle for a lot of people.
Definitely. And focusing on evergreen topics like finance means videos can get views long after they're published. Consistent interest.
Good point. And the cost must be low.
Pretty low, yeah. Using free or cheap tools, stock footage sites, Canva, the AI tools might have free tiers or affordable plans. It makes content creation quite efficient.
That AI aspect is a real game changer, isn't it? Especially if you're shy or just don't have the setup.
For sure. It democratizes video creation a bit.
Okay, so if someone likes this idea of YouTube without the spotlight, how do they start?
Again, niche selection first. Finance, wealth, self-improvement, productivity. Topics with lasting appeal are probably best.
Things people search for consistently.
Right. Then, get familiar with the tools. Canva for visuals, maybe Pexels or Pixabay for free stock video, and explore those AI voice generators. 11 Labs was mentioned, but there are others.
Okay, learn the tech stack.
Pretty much. Then consistency is crucial on YouTube. The advice was aiming for like 1 or 2 videos a week.
Keep feeding the algorithm, build an audience.
Exactly. And finally, monetize. Put relevant affiliate links in descriptions. And work towards meeting YouTube's partner program requirements for ads.
Got it. So those are the 5. Freelance writing, affiliate marketing, print on demand, digital products, faceless YouTube.
And together they brought in over $1,000 a month for this person, started from zero, minimal cost.
It really shows that building multiple income streams isn't some impossible dream,
Absolutely achievable. Maybe not overnight, but possible.
And the source had a pretty clear call to action, didn't it?
Yeah, basically, don't try to do all 5 at once. Pick one, the one that genuinely excites you or fits your skills best.
Makes sense. Focus is key.
Set realistic goals for the first few months. Don't expect miracles immediately. And then be consistent. Stick with it for at least, say, 3 to 6 months.
That time frame seems important. Give it a real shot.
For sure.
Yeah.
It takes time to get traction. It's rarely instant success. It's that steady effort.
So for everyone listening, the question really becomes, which one resonates with you?
Exactly. Think about your own skills, your interests. Could you write? Do you have expertise to share digitally? Are you creative? Maybe for print on demand.
Or maybe you like the idea of curating recommendations via affiliate marketing, or even using AI for a faceless channel.
Yeah. Which of these models feels like the best fit for you right now? It could start as just extra income, but, who knows where it might lead down the road. Could one of these become something much bigger?